I was mesmerized by my grandmother Perry with her beauty ritual at nighttime. It was such a treat to watch her with her cold cream, applying it on her face, her neck, her décolleté. She had such a systematic ritual. And I just fell in love with watching her every night, that I just developed this love and passion for the beauty industry. So I went into modeling for 15 years and enjoyed that. But then I went into selling to salons and spas. But then I was just hungry for more knowledge. I needed to know more about the body and how it interacts with medications and different kind of illnesses, diseases. So I became a pharmaceutical rep. And I loved it because I was constantly learning. I was like a sponge, and I needed to know more, and I was asking physicians every day about anything from the body, illnesses, medications, when you take them, how does it work through the body? Is it hurting any organs in the body? And it was just, I loved it. I couldn't get enough of it. And so I had my wake-up moment then of, Lisa, you need to be an esthetician. So I went to aesthetic school and just fell in love more with the beauty industry. And then I became a spa owner. I opened up my own day spa. And then several years later, I developed this beautiful baby, Sofiel, and it's from my grandmother Perry because she inspired me so much. So I wanted to come up with a product that when you put it on your skin, that's not going to interact with anything, your organs, because your skin is the largest organ in your body. So whatever you put on your skin, it gets absorbed 20 minutes later into all your organs. So your skin is literally a sponge. So for me, it was really important to come up with a product that is so pure that you can eat it, that does what it says it's going to do. It's going to help with the brown spots, fading them naturally. And it is a product that is so pure that you can eat it. And it does 4 things in one. It exfoliates your skin, tightens, brightens, and moisturizes all in one. And it was so important for me to have a product that you can use that's not going to hurt you if you're pregnant or if you're nursing, if you have cancer. Chemotherapy does take a beating onto the skin, and the skin becomes fragile. So I wanted to have a product that is so safe. So basically I'm setting the standards for our industry, a high quality product and with a lot of safety to it. Oh, and by the way, Sofiel is vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and gluten-free. It's so pure you could eat it. It's literally food for your face.
I'm so excited that I found Sofiel, and here's why. The more I learned about the toxins and the horrible things, the ugly things that are in some of the skincare lines out there, the more frightening it seems, right? And the more scared I got to be able to even use anything on my face. So when I discovered all the natural ingredients and the good stuff, actually was described to me by food for your skin, that is this camu that's in it, I was fascinated by it. And the best thing of all is I don't want to use anything that is tested on animals. And that's always the final thing. Like, nobody can actually say, oh yes, we don't think it is, we claim that it's not, but somewhere along the line there could be animal cruelty. So those things are really important to me. It's a natural product, and I know that everything that they use has been sourced to be cruelty-free. So an animal lover and a nature lover, I'm using something that's natural and cruelty-free on my skin and seeing results, and it smells amazing. So what's not to love? Sofiel.
I'd love to share my experience with Sofiel. So for most of my life, I struggled with acne and I always had problems with my skin, which actually inspired me to become an esthetician. So I was an esthetician for years in the beauty industry for years and have used a lot of different products. And so when my friend Lisa Stewart came out with Sofiel, and I knew how pure the product was and how she used these amazing natural ingredients, I was so excited to try it on my skin. And so after using the product for just a few months, I have found that my skin tone has been completely even, and I do get the occasional breakout, but it helps to even out the redness that shows up on my skin. And for the first time in my life, I can actually go out the door without makeup on. So I'm so excited about the results, and it has just been magical for my skin, and I encourage you to try it. You're going to love it.
So I first heard of Sofiel through a friend, and it was probably about 6 weeks ago or so. And so went to her house, and they explained it all to me, and I thought, okay, really cool. And I went ahead and bought it. I don't use a ton of skincare, and I've used stuff before and thought like, oh, I hope it works. And I never really noticed much. So the way they told me to use the Sofiel is to like put some of it in my hand and rub it around with a little water and then put it on my face. So I'm doing that, but I thought, like, look, I don't care if the inside of my hand is wrinkled, but the outside of my hand I could use some help on. So I started doing it like on the back of my hand instead of on the palm. And after about a week of putting it on my face, rub it around, you put the little water, and after about a week I looked down and this hand looks so much better than this hand because I've been using this hand with the Sofiel. So I don't know if you could see it from there, but like this hand still has spots and it's like kind of, I don't know, it's dehydrated looking, and this hand looked really way better. So I was kind of stunned. I can't tell you that I saw it first on my face. I noticed it on my hand, but after just maybe a week, I looked down and my hand looked better. So now I use it on my face religiously. And like I said, I've never been like a religious facial thing. But after what I saw happened on my hand, I was like, that's it, I'm in. So I've been very happy with what's happened. Like I said, it's only been maybe 6 weeks and I'm starting to see differences, and like right in here, not quite so dehydrated. And obviously the back of my hand is looking really, really good. So, I would invite you to try it and see if it doesn't work for you. So Sofiel worked for me.
There are 2 ways to use Sofiel. One, as a daily moisturizer, you would take a pea-sized amount and just put it in the palm of your hand, add water, and just massage it into your palm of your hand until it becomes white and creamy. Once it's white and creamy, then apply to your face. Always use an upward motion and just massage it into your skin all over, and you're done. It's so simple. The second way to use Sofiel is as an exfoliator. Once a week, take a pea-sized amount into your fingertips and just massage it upwards all over your face for a good minute, and then rinse off. It's so easy.